So recently, I have been disconnecting a lot more than I have in a very long time. It's come across, to my understanding, in a lot of different ways that frequencies can heal and frequencies can destroy, and there's a lot more push today for 5G, faster internets, faster interwebs, if you will. But basically, the bottom line is we don't need it. We really don't need it. I might like to have faster upload speeds to add my YouTube videos online, and yeah, sure, I've even looked into it, but the bottom line is it comes at a cost. And I'm not willing to pay that cost, because the cost is going to come down to our children, our grandchildren, and our very lives. So this is a Senate hearing committee in Lansing, Michigan, which I used to live in Michigan, and I'd been to the Lansing State Capitol on college trips, high school trips, different school trips, and as much as I love the architecture and the great nation and the great state of Michigan and everything about America, there's some things I don't like. In this committee hearing, some of these people bringing up the testimony say that the rush to get 5G in place at such a cost is compatible with cronyism, that it's got to be related only to corruption that we would push through such dangerous measures as 5G systems. So many people come forward in this video to talk about how they're EMF sensitive, and a lot of them report that it caused cancer in their bodies. A lot of them report that it caused rashes to cover all of their bodies. Some of the EMF sensitivity things could be headaches. You could have brain fog, fatigue, troubles concentrating, memory loss, difficulty sleeping. You could have numbness or tingling. You could even have ringing in your ears. And how would you really know if you have these sensitivities, since we're bombarded with these things all the time, no matter where we are? Basically, trial and error of removing those things. And for me, I didn't think I was really sensitive to EMFs or anything like that. I don't have any chronic health issues per se. But maybe a week or so ago, I started unplugging everything, turning off the Wi-Fi. And it was actually right after I got a pretty nice little water fountain for our home and a couple extra salt lamps. So all these things are known to be ionizing and to basically help correct or destroy or stop EMF radiation. So I tried it. I turned off the things. I unplugged anything unnecessary. I just sat around for 5 hours. And I feel like I felt a whole lot better just relaxing, sitting around, and not doing anything, except for enjoying a less technologically advanced moment. It's difficult because I still live in an area where 4G is all over the place, so I'm sure, it's penetrating through my windows, penetrating through the walls somewhat. I live in an apartment complex where my neighbors definitely have Wi-Fi signals. Typically, when I create videos, I am in a section of my apartment that's tucked away back deep inside that 4G signals can't even reach it. So in that situation, it kind of surprised me that I chose that area, because it seems like I'm able to concentrate and put my thoughts out there a lot easier, more concentrated, more focused. Is it strictly because of that there's fewer EMFs affecting me? I don't know, maybe. Before, I had trouble sleeping, and I've done a lot of things to kind of help with that situation. Earthing sheets is one of the things that I've done, where we ground our bed sheets through a specific type of sheet, and that has really helped me sleep. Anyways, moving on. So there was a guy by the name of Royal Rife, and he was a practicing medical specialist of his day back in 30s, 40s, or something like that, and he used frequencies to heal. And according to his own testimony, he called the current day medical mafia just that. Organized crime, organized medicine, I think is actually one of the terms he used specifically. Organized medicine shut him down, according to his own words. And in his day, since he was allegedly curing people of cancer using just frequencies, apparently his home was raided, his work was stolen, he was placed in jail, I believe, and I think he also died a very suspicious death. Now, you could refresh and research a little bit more on this. This is just a rudimentary, rough overview of Royal Rife. And there's more details, and maybe I don't have all the story 100% correct, but I think the bottom line here is Royal Rife used frequency for healing and was called a quack. But now it's openly out there that there are frequencies used to destroy. There's frequencies used by military agencies to quickly disperse individuals. There was technology implemented during the Iraqi war that uses frequencies to make the enemy surrender. You could research more of that. I've seen some of that info. It's open info. It's out there. It's real. So, other than that, you know, this push for 5G, if we're not going to stop it, could be making us literally fried. We could be fried by the cell phone towers near us. We could be fried by having one of these on the light poles in every single neighborhood that they want to do. All for the sake of faster internet? Is that something we really need? I don't think so. And this is one part that really surprises me. I'm not pro-vaccine, I don't know if you could tell. But anyways, California, the state of California that kind of passed a lot of mandatory vaccine things. Governor Jerry Brown shut down similar things that were passed or that have been looked at in this energy bill and energy things concerning 5G across our country. Yeah, Jerry Brown shut it down. So even in that liberal of a state, if they didn't think it was safe, how would anywhere else pass 5G things? There's certain neighborhoods apparently that 5G is already up across the country. It's kind of quiet and nobody's talking about it and nobody really says anything. But yeah, so ADS weaponry is one of those military things. That was what I was talking about. They used in war. But anyways, this is just a cursory look. Some of the things I wanted to bring up and bring to your attention, guys. And maybe you should listen to this entire thing. Get local governments on the radar with this and see what you can do to better protect your health. If you're EMF sensitive yourself, try unplugging for a while. I found that our apartment provided microwave is best for putting my cell phone in to block the EMFs period from coming from it because it's a Faraday cage. Some of these other people in this video actually used grounded aluminum siding, grounded aluminum screens on their windows to reduce their EMF exposure. Anytime their cell phones were in use, they were on speakerphone mode. They would just do lots of things to reduce their EMF impact, and it just makes me wonder where this place is heading. I've seen there's information out there that they're planning on putting them in the ground and having a plastic cover to help the EMF signals come up and flood everywhere, which we don't need those. So anyways, I think somebody's got something to say. What are we going to say? What's the final thing you got to say? What do we always say at the end of the videos?
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, guys. Check out some of these other videos. like, share, subscribe.